In today's video, I'm going to give you all of my tips and resources to start moving your life more into alignment with where you want it to be. I'm Shona and I'm a self-proclaimed hot mess on a steam train on a mission to live life on my own terms. This channel is all about upgrading and up-leveling your life to where you want it to be. So let's just dive into step number one. So in step one, we're going to grab a piece of paper and a pen or pull up a Notion page, and we're just going to start word vomiting onto the page. What does a good life look like? And more importantly, what does a good life feel like? Now, this idea comes from a book by Danielle Laporte called The Desire Map. And the theory is simple. When we start working towards how we want to feel rather than materialistic wants and needs, life becomes so much more enjoyable from the get-go. So literally just start throwing down everything on the page. A good life is financial security. I want to feel sexy, glamorous, energetic, happy, whatever it is. Just keep going until you can't write anymore. If you're really struggling with this and you do not know what to write, start with how you don't want to feel. If you don't want to feel sad, write down the opposite, which is happy. If you don't want to feel stressed, write down calm. If you don't want to feel lazy, write down the opposite, which is energetic. Figure out a way to get these words down onto the page. Now we're going to group all of the similar words together. Some people may have calm and ease written down together. You might have financially secure and rich written down together. Just start to pull all the words together that mean the same thing and then pick the one that resonates most. There's no point in having multiples of the same emotion when we could just have it more concise and meaning one word. These words are what Danielle calls your core desired feelings. You can have as many of them as you want, but it's generally ideal to start off with the ones that are most important to you. Because as we all know, working towards 2 or 3 goals is so much easier than working towards 10 or 15. So pick the 3 that you find you are most longing to feel in your life at this point. If you've completed this section and you feel happy to share, please write in the comments what your core desired feelings are. And now we're going to move on to step 2. Step 2 is all about brainstorming, creating, dreamlining, whatever you want to call it, your ideal day when you are living in alignment with these feelings. Now you can do this in one of 2 ways. You can either script out a day based on how your life is now, or you can script out a future life where the world is your oyster and you can do whatever you want. I like to do both. So I like to bring my core desired feelings into my life as it currently is when I'm working X amount of hours per week in my current job, when I have this amount of time to commute, when this is the apartment that I live in, and it just makes it feel a little more closer to home. But then on the flip side, I also like to do it for future me who probably doesn't work in the job that I'm currently in and doesn't live in this apartment anymore and has all the different options open to me. So it's up to you, do one or the other or do both, whichever feels better to you. Questions you're going to want to ask yourself in this section are, how do you spend your time? Who do you spend your time with? What activities do you do? What does your morning routine look like? What do your weekends look like? Where do you go on holiday? What do you do for fun? What hobbies do you have? The list is endless. For those who are really struggling with this, I will leave a worksheet in the description that you can click on and just fill out your answers. You can print it out if you want, you can do it online, however you want to do it. But just get a really good idea of how your life looks. The next step is to find practical, actionable things that we can do today to start moving us towards that dream lifestyle. So let's move on to point number 3. It's important to remember that these need to fit into your current budgets because we want change now. We want to see the difference now. So one of my core desired feelings is glamour. And while I would feel super glamorous hopping on a plane and going back to Ireland whenever I so please, that is not in my budget right now. So I'm not going to write that down. What would be closer to my ideal is a girls' night out somewhere fancy, or getting myself and my partner to go somewhere nice for the day. Or the week before payday when money's a bit stricter, it could be as simple as going and having a pool day, or dimming the lights, lighting a few candles, putting on some music and making a really nice dinner to have at home. The options are endless. The important thing is that it needs to fit your core desired feelings and it needs to be within your current budget. What goals do you have written there that are in line with your core desired feelings? Do you want to go back to college? Do you want to start a family? Do you want to start an online business, maybe a blog? Do you want to go on YouTube? What goals would light you up and bring out the emotions that you want, that you can start right now, today, with the first step and still be well within your current budget? Now all we have left to do is pick out the first step towards any of the goals that you have written down on the page. Make a plan and do it now. So maybe it's 11 o'clock at night and you can't really start anything now because you're about to go to bed. Put it in your diary. Take the first step to make the phone call or start creating or to place an order or brainstorm different healthy food ideas or how you're going to approach applying for new jobs, whatever it is. The thing I wanted to start doing was posting YouTube videos. So if you like this video, please give it a like. It's one of my first and it would really give me some encouragement and help me to keep going, creating this content and documenting how to live a well-lived life. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this helped. If it did, leave a comment, let me know what made a difference for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.